Hey guys, welcome to yet another video of Internet Routing Protocols Lab. Now we are moving on to the fifth experiment, which is about Multiarea Ospfv version 3. So we already know, we have already done an experiment in, if you remember, in experiment 3 of this lab about Multiarea Ospfv using version 2. So now we are moving on to Multiarea Ospfv version 3. So in that Ospfv version 2, we looked at how to configure different areas in Ospfv version 2. So now we'll see how to configure different um, areas in a network uh, using Ospfv version 3. So this is a sample network which we are going to use to make you understand how to see how this multi-OSPF3 version 3 works. So these are the addresses of separate links. So before going into that, we need to see how OSPF version 3 works. So here OSPF version 3 mainly uses IP version 6. So since we already saw in the previous experiment, IP version 6 uses a special um, um, a new command called unit task routing to enable IP version 6 in any system or any device or in a network. So that's for enabling IP version 6 routing. After that, uh, it's nearly similar to IP version 4, where we give IP version, then router OSPF, then the process ID, and after that we give the router ID and the router ID of a particular router. So that's similar to IP version 4. After that we see how we configure each interfaces using IP version 3, sorry, OSPF version 3. So we give the command interface, then the interface name, and then we give IP version 6 OSPF, then the process ID and the area, then the area number. So um, that's the format in which each of the interfaces uh, is programmed, or you know uh, written or given into. So yeah, so uh, in this topology we'll repeat the steps again and again till the end. So other than this, we are going to see some troubleshooting commands regarding how different devices works under these troubleshooting commands. So let's give it a try. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the topology that we are going to try. So um, since this is a large topology, let's try to ping one system to another. So yeah, just to show you that I've printed and configured the device configurations properly. So you can see here the ping is coming successfully. So like I said, we are going to see that since the ping is correct, it makes obvious that the configuration commands are done properly. So let's try the troubleshooting commands. So let's take a router and then we enable it. Then similar to the previous one, we clear this command for seeing the OSPF details. So as you can see here, it gives the entire details of different areas and other details connected in this OSPF network. So if you can see, keep scrolling down, it shows the entire number of interfaces, number of LSAs, and the checksum sum. So that's what happens when you enter this particular command. So after that we still have a list of commands to try. uh, if you have a look here, so we try the first one. Now we can try IP version 6 root. So this one we tried in the previous experiment, so you already know how it works. So let's try these three commands. So we tried already the previous one, so let's see the database part. So as you can see here, every device, so this is router 0 in this particular network. So router 0 is somewhere over here in the network. So each device in the network, particularly the router, is given an OSPF database. So it contains all the details of the the sequence numbers, the fragmentation ID, length, count, and other details. And it just goes on. If you see, there's a long details. After that, uh, we have two more commands. That is neighbors. So if you can see here, in this particular router, the adjacent see the adjacent neighbor or the neighboring network is truncated through this serial 0/1/0 of uh, of router 1. So that's what makes it OSPF neighbor. So I think we have one more command left, that is interface. So So it is similar to the Ipv6 interface command. So it shows all the interfaces in an OSPF. So here you can see it shows a state of an interface and the entire details like the area, process ID, instance ID, router ID, and so on. So these are the troubleshooting commands, and the I want to repeat here the OSPF version we have used is OSPF version 3, which has the similar commands like in OSPF version 2, but the only difference which lies here is that we are using IP version 6, and the main configuration commands changes here. So I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching.